Every 4 years, we have an opportunity to elect the President of the United States. In this year's election, we have 6 remaining candidates, but there are only 5 who have an actual chance. Of those 5, 3 are Republican and 2 are Democrats. The 3 Republicans are Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio, and the Democrats are Hillary and Bernie Sanders. The first candidate I'll talk about will be Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is the former Secretary of State. Many of her views are not, or many people question her views because of her past. Guns has always been a big topic in Kentucky, and she plans to ban several types of assault weapons. With healthcare being a big issue, she plans to expand Obamacare and eventually create a universal healthcare. With immigration being one of the biggest topics of this year's debates, she plans to give in-state tuition, or she plans to encourage the colleges to give in-state tuition to all undocumented immigrants. And with most of my classmates having jobs and only getting paid minimum wage, she wishes to raise minimum wage to $12 an hour. The second candidate I'll talk about is Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is a self-proclaimed democratic socialist, and he's a former senator from Vermont. The biggest topic that the biggest thing that Bernie always talks about is college tuition, and he plans to make college tuition and debt-free. How he plans on doing this is taxing anyone who earns more than $250,000 a year, 37%, and a higher percentage for those who earn more. On the topic of guns, Bernie believes that all assault weapons should be banned. With global warming being a big topic, he plans to charge companies for their carbon emission and use the money that he earns from that to purchase renewable energy. The first Republican candidate I'll talk about is Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is a former senator from Florida. With immigration being the biggest topic among the Republicans, he plans to secure the border and help create citizenship for those who need it. With abortion being a growing topic, he plans to ban abortion after 20 weeks. On the topic of healthcare, he wishes to repeal Obamacare and replace it with tax credits that can help people afford healthcare. Even though he is against gay marriage and believes marriage should be between a man and a woman, he will not change this, but he says that some services should be able to refuse treatment like wedding photographers, but others such as hotels should not. The next Republican I'll talk about is runner-up Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz plans to block any effort for illegals to become citizens and secure the border. He also, just like every other Republican, plans to replace Obamacare. With abortion, he plans to create strict laws with it, if not completely get rid of it. With taxes always being a big issue among people, he plans to create a flat tax for people who earn families that earn $36,000 or more at 10%, and a flat tax on consumption for 16%. The last candidate that I'll talk about is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a businessman and has no former political background. Donald Trump is one of the most controversial people in this election because of what he says and how he says it. The biggest thing that Donald Trump talks about is immigration. He plans to deport all illegal immigrants, end birthright citizenship, and build a wall on the Mexican border. With Syrian refugees becoming a bigger problem, he plans to deport all Muslims and keep Muslims from coming in the country until terrorism is more under control. With guns being a big topic, Trump plans to ban some weapons, assault weapons, and create longer waiting times on the purchases. And he plans to repeal Obamacare and replace it with a universal health care that mimics Canada's. In conclusion, there are many choices for a president, and your choice for president should be who you believe in and who you like their beliefs, not who family members or friends say you should choose. Here's my citation.